So it is Saturday, and I'm out by Okaloosa Island. It's about 11:30 in the day. 59 degrees currently. It's going to be in the mid-60s today. And why there's like 30 bags of trash by that sign, I don't understand it. Or 30 trash bags of something by that sign. The beach is beautiful. Look at that. This is Okaloosa Island. See that real white in the ocean there? That real light part? That is usually about, right now it looks like it's about 4 inches up. Most all that's just a couple feet deep. And then in the darker spots it gets to about 4 or 5 foot deep. It's a real shallow beach. You have to pay to go there now. But, yeah, because it's owned by the government. It's one of those national forestry things now. But anyway, and you can't do metal detecting there. They absolutely don't permit it. They don't permit animals there. Anyway, it's a really pretty day today. There's some people out there at the beach now. And the kite guy is out there, the kite surfboard thing, whatever he is. He's out there today. What a life. I think that guy's out there every day, which advertises his product. He has a shop in Fort Walton. But what a life when you can go out and play every day and make money doing it. It's like my dad, he's, taught sailing for a great many years, and he sailed every day and got paid for it. Do what you love and the money will follow. How many boondoggers we have today at Elks? 1, 2, 3 today. Like I've told you before, if you're a member of Elks Lodge, any of them, if you're going to another Elks Lodge in another place, and you need a place to stay with your RV, call them and ask their permission to boondog there. And because it's all part of the plan there. There is a Destin West RV resort next door. There's several of them in Destin. And not that particular brand, but there's lots of them. Well, the boardwalk across the street is way busy. Yep. And this place over here, Adventure Zone, is real busy. There should have been a car show today at Hooters or Hooters Destin or this one, but I don't see it. It's a beautiful day. A really beautiful day, and it would be a good day for it. We got something going on at the convention center today, it looks like. There's a lot of people. Electrical stuff I need to work on pretty soon. I've got some flashing. I need to see if the bulbs are actual electric. I like electric stuff. I had a car catch on fire once. Boy, that was real fun. Jeez. That's because somebody put a mechanic put a stereo in my car and didn't do it right. And the damn thing caught on fire while I was driving, and I was like, what is going on? It was in my little Fiat Samantha. And Carlo Amaron, Torrance, he had a mechanic shop, good friend of mine. And he had put the stereo in my daddy gave to me. I just so love this really cool 8-track chrome stereo and the loud pocket speakers and everything. And I was so excited, because I had a lot of 8-tracks, And I just love 8-track stereo because it's continuous. It's way better than cassette. Because you can open those things up and fix them, when they got jammed or whatever. Not like cassette, because that's a nightmare to fix. You can do it, but it's a pain in the butt. But yeah, and so I was really thrilled and had that thing put in, and he put it in under the seat because people were so big about stealing stereos back then. Hell, I had put a Black Bart alarm system on my car, $500, had it installed, and they stole that. These fools that want to sit in the middle of the intersection, you damn retard. You're not supposed to block the intersection, dimwit. But anyway, tourist. But anyway, yeah, so he mounted it under the seat. Said, let's just put it under the seat. That'll be perfect. And so he did, but he did it in a hurry, and he didn't do it right because it got caught on the seat underneath on the seat framework and stuff, and it shorted itself out and caught the car on fire while I'm driving it down the road. So I pull off at a some pharmacy, like Save On Drugs or something. Jump out of the car, run in there, grab a fire extinguisher, stand in line, like just about peeing my pants to try to pay for this thing, and wait while they're yip-yapping, carrying on. Finally, I turn around and lay a $100 bill on the counter. Told her I'm walking out the door with this fire extinguisher. Make me a receipt and hold on to my change because my car is burning in your parking lot. And she just kind of looked at me, and I went out the door, and I thought, boy, the police are going to arrest me for stealing, you know. So I ran out, sprayed the damn car down. I was so mad. And it smelled like fire. Ugh. And so it turned out it was the stereo. That's what it looked like. The stereo somehow caught on fire. I wasn't quite sure. I think what he did was he didn't mount the stereo down to the metal or something. He just kind of laid it there, and it was sliding around, I guess, and it shorted out. So that was so sad. Really scary though when you're sitting in traffic, your car's smoking, and people are looking at you though. It's convertible. It doesn't look too good when you're stuck in traffic. It's like, please let me out. I was in California. I took the car up to Carlo immediately. He's out in Torrance, Gardena area, out by the little casino out there. I went out there and I said, hey, my car just caught on fire while I was driving here. And he's like, what? And I said, what is going on with my car? So I think it's coming from the stereo under the seat. So he looked at it and went, yep, it is. And it was shorting out on the metal. That was so bad. He felt really bad. But he should have put it in right. He should have mounted it down somehow to keep it from sliding. One of my most favorite cars is that 850 Sport Coupe Racer with the 1000 block engine. I love that car. I could work on it, didn't burn any gas, it got about 50 miles to a gallon. It was just a fantastic car. Just too much fun. Handy car. Once I put that anniversary special rack on the back, that really was handy. Stuff. I just love that little car. I left it in California with a very dear friend. Went back to go get it. people had stolen parts off of it to put on motorcycles or something. I don't know. That was so sad. Oh, that was my sweetheart, that little car. And the Miata, I've been intrigued by the Miata because it's very similar to that car and maybe a better alternative replacement for my little Fiat. They discontinued my car because, as a matter of fact, when I had it, Fiat offered, I think, $3,000 if you would give them the car back because the undercarriage would rot out and they claimed it would split in half. And I should have took it. My mechanic had told me about it. He's like, you should really do it. You should really do it. I'm like, no, I love my car. You know, love is stronger than money, right? I probably should have done it. I didn't pay that about $400 or $600 for that little car. I got it on a hot deal. It was some married guy's girlfriend, and the wife wanted that car gone. So I weaseled it a little bit and got it cheap. I had a car dealer friend of mine help me with the purchase. It was pretty cool. But I love that car, and my daddy gifted me a brand new convertible top. I got Mercedes fabric for it in white to match the car in white, and it was the neatest. Oh my gosh. Beautiful brand new top. He just offered to do it one time. So how about I put a top on your car for this, like for Christmas or my birthday or something? And I'm like, well, I'm okay with it like it is. And he's like, no, you really need a top. He's like, send you to the guy that does my boat covers and he'll do a top for it. Good friend of mine. So that means my dad would do a trade on that deal, see. So I got like a $900 Mercedes fabric top in white. It looks so good. And it was so nicely done. Oh, it was really neat. But I mean, 90% of the time I drove with the top down on that car, even in the rain. You really didn't feel the rain because you were moving. And the windshield protected you from it. There's a lot of people at the mall today. There's a bunch of posters in the dealer's window. I saw those the other day. They may be having a big sale. I don't know. But there's a ton of cars over here today. For some reason. I haven't felt too good the last couple days. I've had a really bad cold. I got it the other night when it dropped down in the 40s. So I'm feeling really crappy. My heart's been bugging me a lot. I got no medical insurance, so that doesn't help very much. I just have to be careful. Try to make sure to get rest, which is hard to accomplish when you're boondocking. That's for sure. I'm going to check over here and see if my package isn't here yet. I had to ship some stuff back this week that was just junk. So, see what the rest of the stuff looks like. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. You have a great one. Love you. Thanks for riding with me.